Am I a jerk for breaking up with my girlfriend for selling my stuff secretly?
Thing that kills me sometimes about people is their lack of respect for the intrinsic value of things that other people have. It doesn't matter if you think it's a stupid guitar. It had sentimental and intrinsic value for him. Listen, if you can't trust your partner, something simple like this, like a simple, very simple boundary.
It's not only about respect of my things, it's a respect of me. And it leads to a larger issue. When people show you who they are, don't think that you're the exception.
This is an Unsolicited Perspectives YouTube exclusive.
Jay, went to
Yeah,
Reddit again. I did it.
I know you did.
And I found something that touched my heart. Okay.
Okay.
Another
Okay.
Am I a Jerk submission. And
We're
this
perfect
one,
for those.
right? And this one is, am I a jerk for breaking up with my girlfriend for selling my stuff secretly? Now, before I read this, just reading the title,
Yeah.
that's problematic in and of itself.
Yeah, you sold my stuff
Secretly,
without my knowledge or without my permission. I have questions.
right? So
I have questions.
initially, just off the title, if all you did, because a lot of people don't read anything but headlines and don't actually read the articles, but okay,
Sure.
just reading this headline, what
Mhm.
would you say? Is he a jerk for breaking up with his girlfriend for selling this stuff secretly?
Well, it depends
No, I'm
on what
just
she sold.
no. Just going off the
Just from
title.
the top, then no, I don't think you're being a jerk for breaking up with somebody for selling your stuff without your permission.
Okay. I agree. But let's read on to see
Yeah.
what she sold and in what context. So the
Okay.
guy writes, I'm a 28-year-old male, and my now ex-girlfriend, 25-year-old female, had been together for 3 years, and we've lived together for a year now. We planned on traveling together, so we saved for it. I picked up a couple of side gigs to make it work. She started looking at things we could sell around the apartment. One day, she brought up my electric guitar. I haven't played it much lately, but it was a gift from my grandmother who passed away a few years ago. I told her I wasn't letting it go. A few days later, a mutual friend sent me a listing. It was my guitar, posted online under her account. I confronted her, and she said I was being too emotional and it was just a thing. That that did it for me, and I left. She keeps saying I threw everything away over a stupid guitar, but to me, it was about respect.
Yeah. Nope, not being a jerk. You know, the thing that kills me sometimes about people is their lack of respect for the intrinsic value of things that other people have. It doesn't matter if you think it's a stupid guitar. It had sentimental and intrinsic value for him. It was a gift from his grandmother. Yeah, he doesn't play it much, but that's not why he has it. He has it because it was a gift from his grandmother who passed away. And so after being told, not letting it go, you still prioritized yourself and some vacation over his attachment to this guitar for what? Like, and then got the nerve to tell him he's being too emotional. Nah, no, because listen, if you can't trust your partner, something simple like this, like a simple, very simple boundary, she didn't have to ever touch it. She could have just never mentioned it again. If they can't be trusted with a very simple boundary, the big stuff is not going to be any better.
Mm. I want to get into trust in a minute. I want to talk about the thing. So I have our grandmother's, what do you call those things where you put liquor in it?
Decanter.
I have one of our grandmother's decanters.
Yes.
It's the only thing that I have from her that's a physical thing.
Yes.
So many memories, but a
Yes.
physical thing.
Yeah.
And I use that decanter every week. Every week I look at it and it brings up good memories
Yeah.
about my grandmother. That's my connection to her.
Hmm.
I have Crypto, my dog's ashes, and a paw print on the entertainment center in my living room. He's
Yeah.
always with me.
Yeah.
It's okay to have, I actually think that you should have mementos for loved ones that are lost,
Yeah.
because that's your connection to them. So
Yeah.
that in and of itself, she should have backed away,
Yeah.
right? She should have backed away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's take that out of it. Let's say it's not that. Let's say it's a shirt that he's had for 7, 8 years that he
Mhm.
never wears, that doesn't have any sentimental value, but for some reason he doesn't want to get rid of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless this person is a hoarder, which is a, a
It's a
medical
different issue. Yeah.
issue. Unless this
Mhm.
person is a hoarder, it doesn't matter if you don't think it has any significance. It doesn't matter if he feels like it doesn't have any significance. He said, I don't want to get rid of it. That and alone should be the end of the conversation, because
Yeah.
he's absolutely right. It is about respect. It's not only about respect of my things, it's a respect of me. And it leads to a larger issue. If you don't respect my things, if you don't respect what I'm saying, I don't
Right.
want to do or do want to do, if you
Yeah.
don't recognize my consent, my
Mm.
consent,
Yeah.
then I don't got nothing for you. And then there's an even larger issue of this person's complete lack of respect and humanity and empathy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and this isn't something that happens just overnight. He said that they've been together for 3 years. He's seen
Yeah.
it before. He knew exactly
seen
what
it.
it was. He's seen it
You've
towards
seen it.
other people. You just didn't think it
You've
would
seen
happen.
her. You have seen her center herself in things that have absolutely nothing to do with her.
Right.
You've seen it.
He's seen her do this to other people. She would never do that to me. That's what he says to himself. When people show you who they are, don't think that you're the exception.
Nope.
You're not the exception.
Right.
That will be done to you as well. So,
Yes.
no, you're not a jerk for leaving. Matter of fact, you a jerk for
Uh,
staying as long as you did. Because I'm telling you, you
Right.
done seen the signs before. You picking,
You didn't see it in them 2 years before y'all decided to live together.
and maybe he didn't. Maybe it was hidden. When you live together with somebody, it's completely different than when you're dating.
I don't know how, after all that time, you didn't see her selfishness at all.
When you live together, it is a completely different ball game. Like you're around this
Yeah.
person all the time, so you see
That
things
sounds
that
like a
you,
nightmare.
huh?
That
What?
sounds like a nightmare.
No. I mean, if you care about the person, it could be one of the greatest things ever. If you don't care about the person, or if y'all in a little tiff, it could be living in absolute hell. I've been in
Yeah.
both situations. So I'm just saying, like dating somebody, you don't see them all the time. Even if y'all are around each other all the time, you're not around each other all the time. And
Right.
and maybe he doesn't interact with her and her family that often. Maybe he doesn't interact with her and her friends. There are people that have those type of relationships, right? So maybe he didn't see it. I doubt it, but maybe he didn't see it. But he definitely saw it within the last year. And another thing, what is she doing to make extra money? Because he said he was picking up side gigs to try and make
Right.
extra money. She going around the house looking for stuff to sell.
Right. Sell your stuff.
She probably did, but still,
Okay, great. That's your
that's
contribution.
your
Thank you.
you know what?
But don't touch my stuff
Right. I don't
unless I say you can.
take away the sentimental value of the guitar, which is this whole separate issue. And bro, let me tell you, you saving yourself, because if y'all was together for 3 years and you're 28 and she's 25 and y'all moving in together, y'all thinking about taking trips, that means you also thinking about marrying her. Let me just tell you, huge mistake. She needs some therapy. Can you learn empathy? I feel like you either have
I
it or you
think
don't.
no, I think you can learn empathy because you're not born empathetic. You learn. I think you learn watching the people around you. You learn to respect people. You learn to be inclusive. You learn to put yourself in another person's shoes. That's not a natural thing for humans to do. I don't think empathy is a natural. I think inherently we're self-centered.
Hmm.
So I definitely think empathy is something that you learn and something that is is you're active. It's not just a thing you say, "Oh, I'm empathetic." No, you actively practice empathy. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't. But putting yourself in another person's shoes to try to understand what they're going through and how they feel, that's something that's not natural to us and that we actively have to do, like check ourselves and check our own ego. So I definitely think you learn empathy.
Well, she need to check
Or
herself.
you don't.
Or you don't. She need to check herself before she wreck herself. And homeboy, you are
Yeah.
not a jerk for breaking up with her. You're a
Not
jerk
at all.
for staying with her as long as she did. Actually, you a jerk for having the conversation. As soon as my man hit me with the listing and I walked up like, you selling my stuff? Yeah, what's the big deal? I'm out. It wouldn't have been no long conversation. It would have been, I'm out. I'm done with you. And then it wouldn't have been no continuous, you're throwing it all away. It would have been block, because I would have told her, we don't have nothing to discuss. Don't hit me up.
There's
no
nothing
more.
to discuss.
I'm a Cancer.
That is incredibly disrespectful.
Yep.
So do Leos. Leos will act like you never existed.
What sign doesn't cut people off? Because Scorpios cut people off too.
I think everybody has to cut people off. I don't know, but I know that a Leo will make it seem like you've never existed on this planet.
Yep, that's what a Cancer is. You died in our mind. You gone.
Yeah. You gone.
So,
you gone forever.
Sir, you're not a jerk. I wish you the best. Hold on to that guitar forever. Especially,
and find somebody who respects you.
Yes, that's the most important thing.
Join the conversation and follow the Unsolicited Perspectives podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio podcasts.